Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Today is foundation day. The guys showed up and it really was a fast process. They painted out the perimeter in nice bright orange paint, had all the corners marked, and just pulled a string, painted a nice straight line, and they started booming all the panels right in place. Once they got a couple corners in, the whole process went very quick. We didn't get any up close footage of it. We just wanted to stay back out of their way and let them do their thing and not interrupt them at all. So this isn't a how-to put up a foundation wall video. This is just kind of standing back and watching these guys do their work. So the next couple minutes are them just booming these panels in place. They're all numbered, and they actually brought them in on the trucks in the correct number that they were needed. So really laid out good, and a real nice process to sit back and watch. Something worth mentioning, the reason this process went so smooth and so fast is because Tommy did such a good job at having his sub-base all compacted to the right elevation, the right thickness. The foundation was dug, I don't say perfect a lot, but it was dug perfect. Exactly 18 inches to 24 inch over dig all the way around the foundation, as well as the height of the, I always say footer height, but I guess it would be sub-base height. And he tamped well into the night, every night, checking every foot, every 6 inches, checking it with a laser, getting it exactly to the proper elevation. And then when those panels showed up, spray painted the perimeter, and all they had to do was start setting. Everything was to the exact height that they were looking for. So good job, Tom. The material that they use for the footer, the foundation base, is limestone chips, and they want it all compacted to the proper height, and they wanted it to be, I believe it is 8 inches thick of limestone chips. No dust, just the limestone chips. In case you were wondering what material he used underneath there. Now, I lost track of how many trucks came and went with panels. I want to say that anywhere between 8 and 10 trucks brought the panels. They were lined up the road for a little bit, but they really didn't take them too long to get them hooked up and boomed into place. The whole process took about 6 hours for them from start to finish once they showed up on site. And it was kind of neat to come home to. In 6 hours, there was a foundation all cleaned up and ready for some for the next phase of construction. So this will go on for a little bit longer here, and then we have my two helpers going to do some commentary on the process of the foundation as well as the sewer. So stay tuned for that. So with the main part of the house completed, This front corner you're looking at, that's the garage area. There's going to be a room underneath that. They're working on the front porch area right now, spinning that panel into place. And that'll be the front porch cavity, and that'll turn into a nice storage area after the house is completed. So Tom used pretty much every square foot of this house gets used. Not really any dead space anywhere. So here it is, all completed. A foundation in about 6 hours. All trucked in, boomed into place, bolted and glued together. All the seams get filled with a construction adhesive that they guarantee not to leak and ever to separate. And after seeing this whole process, I'm confident that it's a good setup. So you can see from this view how nice that foundation was dug. Look at the spacing between the dirt and the walls. French drain is already in. Waterproofing is done. All it needs is backfilled. Sewer line is dug to the septic tanks. That green space behind my 306, I believe that is, that's where the leach field is. So we can't run any machinery in that area. So there it is. I believe they're checking square right now, or I'm not sure what he's doing. But they're almost ready to start booming in the docks plank, as well as the beams. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Conquest of Horses. This is our houseful building. We got everything dug and they just placed the walls in today. So they're precast walls and they come insulated and they're ready to hang drywall on them. So we're gonna come down here and show you the inside of it. So over here, this pipe here it runs around the whole entire house to collect any water that goes under the house that might get into the basement. So this is gonna be just this open room here is just gonna be like just the basement, usual TV room and stuff. And then if you come over here, in here is gonna be a storage under the porch. So the porch is gonna run from there over all the way over there into the next room. Next room over here is going to be my hockey room where I practice hockey. Concrete planks above me because this is where the garage is going to be, so I can play hockey down here while cars are above me. You see those styrofoam square things there? It's right above that beam. It's also over there and then two more over there somewhere. That is for beams, so they can, so it helps the roof stay up. We never finished graveling this area, but we're gonna get finished filming it, and then all house will almost be built fully. Down here is where all the sewage from the house goes. Is all the plumbing and stuff. So if you walk down up top from here, you can see that this pipe and then this pipe bring electric to the pump, but this will go, the white pipe will go down and down so it can carry it and it will flow. This first tank here, it combines all the solids and takes them away from all the liquids. And the second tank, all the liquids flow through that pipe right in the middle there. And it will keep on going into a pump in here, and once the liquids get to a certain height, it will pump it out into a leach field.
So with the foundation done, they set the beams and the docks plank in place with a nice true even wall. This process went really fast. Right in place. The whole thing probably took an hour and a half. It took them longer to set up the crane than it did to actually put the docks plank to where it was going. So it's a real nice system, no steel decking and rebar reinforcement. You get a lot of sweating and moisture under that. This will cut that down tremendously, and you don't need any beams or posts in the middle of the room. He wanted this room nice and wide open underneath there, and with the price of steel, it really wasn't much difference in price. So he decided to go this route and have a nice wide open room there and keep that process going in the front porch area. Again, you put storage underneath there. You don't want that steel decking sweating and creating a bunch of moisture in that room. Where this, you might see a little bit of it, but nowhere near the amount. So that's going to be it for now. We're going to get started framing, and we'll have that footage coming up real soon. So as always, thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Hope you enjoy watching this with me and being a part of it. So see you on the next one. Have a good day.